ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय।
श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्यः कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि।
रामानुजदया पात्रम् ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यम् वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकम्।
சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்றச் சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஊரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேரப் போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्यम् कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा रामानुजदया पात्रम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यम् वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकम्। சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் தாரணியில் வாழ்வாரே
So we saw the second, first note in this page, and then we are now coming to the second note. The first note was from Thiruviruttam 88, and now the second is from Thiruvaimazhi 499. And the address is over to the Lord. So Embermani. Now, இமையோரும் தொழாவகை செய்து, that is the first line. கூட்டுதி நின் குறை கழல்கள் இமையோரும் தொழாவகை செய்து. இமையோரும், generally what you call winkless people, meaning those who do not wink. Namely, we call them immortals, gods. So gods include Brahma and others. So Brahman முதலிய தேவர்களும் உன்னை தொழ அகப்படாது நின்று. So actually, தொழாவகை செய்து meaning enabling them to fall at the feet. That should be the meaning. Another meaning is also there that even gods have no accessibility to the Lord, easy accessibility to the Lord. The meaning thereby that the released souls, namely Muktatma, namely those who have been Jivatma and Bagdhatma, the individual souls like us who were always fettered in this, chained in this life, human life here, they are better placed in the mind of the Lord, and Lord favors them more than the gods themselves. So we are superior to the gods also, in the sense Lord loves us more. Lord is more affectionate towards us. And therefore you say that Lord Creator and all other 33 crores of gods have less accessibility to the Lord. Now, in spite of that, what does the Lord do is கூட்டுதி நின் குறை கடல்கள். நின் குறை கடல்கள், your divine feet, கூட்டுதி. So make it accessible to us. உன்னை சரணமடைந்தவர், உன்னை சரணமடைந்தவர், எத்தகைய தாழ்ந்தவராயினும் உன் திருவடிகளோடு கூட்டுவாய் என்ற அர்த்தத்தை அடியேனும் அறிவேன். Though inferior in status than the gods like Brahma, Shiva, Indra, etc., Nammalvar is confident that he knows the unbounded affection of the Lord toward the individual souls who have been suffering a lot for many, many births in this world. And therefore, எத்தகைய தாழ்ந்தவராயினும், though the individual souls are inferior, Lord grants his divine feet to worship. என்ற அர்த்தத்தை அடியேனும் அறிவேன். I know very well that Lord Sriman Narayana is more affectionate towards the individual souls than the gods themselves. உலக விஷயங்களில் ஆசையை விட்டு வேட்கையெல்லாம் விடுத்து. Before that, so ஆட்டுதி நீ அரவணையாய் அடியேனும் அகுதறிவன். Welcome, Ranganatha Priya. அடியேனும் அகுதறிவன். I know that. அடியேனும், I am the slave. அகுது, the fact that you are more affectionate. Arivan, I know very well. ஆட்டுதி, so you are actually playing with us. In the sense you are playing a fun game with the gods rather than individual souls. The gods are always permanent, they have permanent status in the sense for a longer time, and they are also, compared to the Almighty, they are inferior in status, and they have usual existence, unlike the individual souls who have got a lot of births, frequent births, whereas Lord Creator has a long span of life every birth. And therefore, the art to thee, you are playing with us. You are having a frolic and fun. Ni aravanayai, you are lying on the serpent. Aravu, serpent, snake. Aravanayai, you are lying down on a snake, Adishesha. And we are talking about the Vyuha Rupa here. Sankarshana, Niruddha, Pradyumna, and Vasudeva. These 4 names are attributed to the Vyuha Rupa. He says, in all the forms, 5 forms, Lord Sriman Narayana is more favorable to the individual souls in this world who become later the released souls in the Vaikuntha. And they become also like what we call almost like Nityasuri, permanent residents of the Vaikuntha. And therefore, before taking them to Vaikuntha, what does he do? What does the Lord do? Vetkayellam viduthu. So I am relieved of all the mental attitude, desiring all goals in worldly life. So உலக விஷயங்களில், in worldly matters, my desires are removed. So என்னை உன் திருவடியே சுமந்துழல. So Lord, oh Lord, you make me revel in, R-E-V-E-L, revel in or enjoy the divine feet on my head, you can say. Thiruvadiye Sumandu. So I carry the divine feet on my head. That means I have already done the Saranagati, total surrender. And then Tiriyumbadi, Sumandu Tiriyumbadi. Wherever I go, I remember your divine feet. And Ariya Thiruvadigalil Enai Kuti Vaithai. Fortunately, you made me what we call the surrenderee over your divine feet. Ariya, divine feet, rare divine feet. Ariya Thiruvadigalil. And also, what we call very famous, very great divine feet. Very valuable divine feet. இதை நிச்சயமாய் கண்டேன். I have become doubly assured. I have a reassurance that you always have a soft corner for me. Softer corner for me than over the gods. So 81. So Ippadi, maybe I think I have not read the last two lines of the previous quote, number 2. Yeah. வேட்கையெல்லாம் விடுத்து என்னை உன் திருவடியை சுமந்து விழல கூட்டறிய திருவடிகள் கூட்டினை நான் கண்டேனே. That's what we right. So we go to 81. So இப்படி திருமந்திராதிகளில் முற்பட சிக்ஷிக்கும் அர்த்தமே மோட்ச சாஸ்திரங்களில் முதல் நடுவு இறுதியாக முகம் மாறி கோக்கின்ற வர்ணசரங்களுக்கெல்லாம் மாத்திருக்கை. So starting with the Ashtakshara mantra called Tirumantram, Sri Mantra, so meaning the 8th syllable, the spell, so Namo Narayanaya. So what does it teach us? Shikshikum. So there are 2 or 3 shades of meaning. It trains us. The 8th syllable, the spell, trains us to reach the feet. Trains us to surrender. Number 2, when we go wrong, it punishes us. And thirdly, teaches us, makes us learn. Trains us, makes us learn, and also, I mean, training is different from making us learn. And then punishes us also for all the commissions and omissions. When we are punished, suddenly we realize that we must always cling to the divine feet by uttering the 8th syllable mantra. And then further also, Tirumantra Adihalil, so etc., meaning the Dvaya mantra and the Charma Shloka mantra. So we also delve deep into the meaning of the other 2 mantras also. Those 2 mantras, other than the 8th syllable spell, also guide us, teach us, punish us, leads us. Now the meaning, the import of these 3 mantras are given in Moksha Shastras. Moksha Shastram is only scripture generally. So if you want to understand scriptures, we have to go to Puranas, Dharma Shastras, Brahma Sutras, the aphorisms by Lord Vedavyasa, the Ramayana and Itihasa, Ramayana and Mahabharata as Itihasas. And therefore, in all the Shastras, these 3 mantras are given in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. So the essence of these 3 mantras are spread over entire portion of all the Shastras, namely scriptures, Puranas, Dharma Shastras, Smritis, Itihasas, even Kavyas, ornate epics, literature. So Muhammari Kokindra. So Muhammari Kokindra is the 3 mantras are intertwined, and sometimes one precedes the other, and one is made more important than the other. So they are intertwined, interspersed, and that is because of Varna Sarangalukkellam. A row of a garland of letters. It's only a garland of letters which are mixed with these three mantras. They are all now Matrka. Matrka is model. So all the Moksha Shastras serve as model to, rather what we call to emulate, to follow, to go behind of these Shastras, and they give only the essence of these three mantras. It is Vedanta Deshika's verse in Tamil. செம்பற் கழலினை செய்யாள மருந்திருவரங்கு செய்யாளம் செய்யாள் செய்யாள் மருந்து மரு திருவரங்கர் அன்பர்க்கடியவராய் அடிசூடிய நாம் உரைத்தோம் இன்பத் தொகையென வெண்ணிய மூன்றின் எழுத்தடவே 51 பொருள் ஆருயிர் காக்கும் அமுதனவே. So even these three mantras can be condensed into just 3 letters, and 3 letters are pranava and becomes one syllable. So மூன்றின் எழுத்தடைவே. To take all the letters of these three mantras containing 51 meanings. 51 பொருள். What does the triple mantra do? Kakum, Aruyir Kakum Amudane. It is what we call life-saving tonic, life-saving elixir. It comes in an emergency situation to save us from peril. And therefore, Aruyir Kakum Amudane. They are the nectar. They are the life-saving medicine for saving our souls. What does that do? All these 3 mantras talk about the divine feet. Chambar Kadal Inai. A pair of feet, Inai, a pair Kadal feet. Chambar Kadal Inai. So made up of what we call costly gold, in the sense valuable divine feet. Shayya, Ala, Marun Tiruvaranga. Tiruvaranga. So Ranganatha is mentioned here. Arun Tiruvaranga, a very valuable Lord. Those feet, those 2 feet, help us through the 3 mantras. Who are we? Anbarkadiyavarai. So we don't call ourselves as devotees, but we call ourselves devotees of the devotees. Devotees of the lovers of God. Anbarkadiyavarai. As we say, Bhagavatas. The Bhagavata Kainkaryam. By doing service to the devotees of God, then we are eligible, easier to understand the 3 mantras and reach the divine field. So, Adi Shudiya Nam Uraithom. Vedanta Deshika says a royal bee. So, Nam Uraithom. That means I said, because we bear on our head the feet of the devotees of God, the lovers of God. So, Inbat Tohe Enaveniya. So, the 51 number should be a delectable number, should be an enjoyable number, should be a sweet number. Inbat Tohe. So, because it is what we call abridged version of all the 3 mantras in 51 points. Bahushutaihi iyam aduna मितप्रियैः अनुक्रमात् अनुदिन भोग लालसैः रमापतौ निहितभरैः उदीरिता रसावहा भवति रगस्य मातृका. He says, this Ragasya Matrika, Ragasya Matrika, last word, Ragasya Matrika. The Matrika is model. Mata is mother, as all of us know. So Matrika is model. It is feminine gender, Matrika, that's all. Ragasya Matrika, this is a model of secrets. Model of secrets is meaning a short version of salient points of these three mantras which lead us to the divine field. Where does it lead? How is the nature of this Ragasya Matrika? Rasavaha, interesting. It should be interesting. It should be enjoyable. It can be delectable. So Udirita said. Udirita means said. By whom? He says about himself, or you can say all the acharyas are included, former preceptors are included. Ramapato Nihita Bharaihi. These ideas came to my mouth, came out of my mouth through my acharyas. What did they do? Nihita Bharaihi. They have deposited their burden of responsibility, rather the merits, the sins, everything has been deposited by those preceptors. On whom? Ramapato, on the divine couple. Rama Mahalakshmi, Patihi, husband, so husband of Mahalakshmi. So Ramapato, on Ramapati, on the divine couple, Nihita Baraihi, by those who deposited their burden, this is said, Ragasya Matrika is said. Meaning, Vedanta Deshika only echoes the sentiments of the previous preceptors. That's the meaning. He says it is not his personal opinion, private idea or individual idea. It is all said earlier by. So, who are those people who deposited their burden on the Lord? Namely, Bahushrutaihi. They have studied scriptures. So, generally, we say we must hear a lot. Selvattu Chelvam Sevichelvam. Achelvam Selvattilulellam Talai. Hearing the sublime ideas is better than reading by oneself. And therefore, Bahushrutaihi, they have heard it. My preceptors have heard it. Lot of hearing. They have listened to lot of, generally, scriptures. They have listened to the scriptures. Not only meaning listening to the scriptures, but also they have mastered the scriptures. So a person is called Bahushrutaha, what we call versatile genius. Is called Bahushruta. So here they have heard, they have understood, they have mastered the scriptures. Iyam Ragasya Matrika, this Ragasya Matrika, Adhuna now, Mitapriyehi. So this word Mitapriyehi should go with Adhuna. There should be a avagraha in the middle, and therefore we must read it as Amitapriyehi. I thought there is a mistake. No, the two words should not have a gap. Adhuna Mitapriyehi. How do they love the God? Unlimitedly. Amita. Amita is unlimited. So Mita Priyehi meaning those who have only limited affection. So Amita Priyehi. These preceptors, my former preceptors, have unfettered love towards the Lord. Then they also love the scriptures, they love the Shastras, Moksha Shastras, they love the Itihasas, they love the Puranas, they love the Smritis, they love the Dharma Shastras, and also so Anukramat. So Anukramat in order, in sequential order. So again, the word should be in the conjunction. Amita Priye Ranukramat. The Visarga will become Repa, the letter Ra. And then we have Ranukramat. So gradually, slowly. So Anudina Bhoga Lalasi. My preceptors have been enjoying daily Anudinam. Anudinam means Pratidinam. Daily, they have been continuously enjoying Bhoga Lalasai. They have been happy in undergoing the process of what you call understanding the mantras, three mantras, through, with the help of scriptures and so on. They enjoy the booty, we say. They enjoy the treasure. Bhoga lalasai. We cannot understand the happiness. We cannot understand the quantity and quality of happiness. Such kind of people have deposited that burden on the Lord. Ramapato nihita baraihi. Then Rahasya Matrka udirita. Bhavati is. So this is now said by people who have been former preceptors to me, and so on. So you have the English, the Tamil meaning. Shivanda pon pondra irandu thiruvadigalude Sheyyal amarum. Sorry, I think I wrongly split over. Sheyyal amarum. The first line. Sheyyal amarum. Sheyyal amarum meaning goddess Mahalakshmi is on the chest of the Lord. Amarum. Amarum means seated, being seated. பிராட்டி வீற்றிருக்கும் திருமார்பையுடைய ஸ்ரீ ரங்கநாதருடைய திருவரங்கர் அன்பர்க்கு அடியவராய் தொண்டர்களுக்கு தொண்டர்களாய் பிருத்தியஸ்ய பிருத்திய தென் அடிசூடிய நாம் அவருடைய திருவடிகளை தலையில் சூடிய நாம். Here is practical aspect is Nammalvar's divine feet are held on our head by what you call Shatari. Shatari. So because Nammalvar is only Tondarikku Tondar. That is, so we are servants to the slaves of the Lord. So Talayil Shudiyanam. Inbattogai ena. Anandathin Kootam endru. Considering, not only thinking, considering that this is only a happy experience, very happy experience, also blissful experience. பரமானந்தத்தின் கூட்டம் என்று எண்ணிய மூன்றில் எண்ணப்பட்ட ரகசியங்கள் மூன்றில். So again, please remember, so the first syllable itself, what you call pranava itself, is the quintessence of all these three secrets. So எண்ணிய மூன்றில், so எண்ணப்பட்ட ரகசியங்கள் மூன்றில், these three secrets, namely the 8 syllable the spell, the double sentence to spell, and the ultimate verse spell with 32 syllables. எழுத்து அடைவே அக்ஷரங்களின் வரிசையில் according to the letters ஆர் உயிர் காக்கும் அமுதேன. Our life is also valuable. Our life is also valuable because it is He who created us and it is who He values us. So He also keeps us valuable. He honors us. He gives respect to us. And therefore, அருமையான ஜீவாத்மாவை உஜ்ஜீவிப்பிக்க செய்யும், because He wants to redeem our soul, and therefore, அமிர்தம் என்று சொல்லுங்கள். It is divine ambrosia, the liquid elixir, the immortalizing tonic. So 51 பொருள், 51 அர்த்தங்களை, the 51 ideas உரைத்தோம், we said. So இந்த ரகசியத்தில் கூறினோம். So you have the full meaning. வேதார்த்தங்களை பன்முறை கேட்டு, I told you, listening to the meanings of the scriptures many a time. நல்ல ஞானம் பெற்ற ஆஸ்திகர்கள் பலர் உள்ளனர். There are many people who believe in God and they are knowledgeable, they are wise. So அவர்கள் திவ்ய தம்பதிகளிடம் பரண்யாசத்தை செய்து முடித்தவர். They have surrendered. That's the meaning Nijabharaihi. The word Nijabharaihi meaning they have already done prapatti, Sharanagati, to the divine couple. அவர்கள் தினந்தோறும் அனுதினம் வரிசையாக அனுக்கிரமாத்து ரகசியங்களின் அர்த்தத்தை அனுசந்தித்து they always doted upon the meaning of these three secrets அனுபவிக்க வேண்டும் என்று ஆசையுடையவராய் உள்ளனர். போக லாலசைகி. They don't want to give up the reading of these three secrets. They don't want to stop understanding the meaning of these three secrets, and therefore they are very much eager. They have the what you call inclination. They have the aptitude to learn again and again. ஆனால் அவர்கள் இப்பொழுது அர்த்தங்களை சுருக்கமாக அனுசந்திக்க வேண்டும் என்ற ருச்சியுடையராய் உள்ளனர். Actually, Vedantesika talks about himself. Now, in order that we cannot study scriptures, smritis, dharma shastras, itihasas, puranas, therefore there is no time to read all of them. We want to have a shorter version, abridged version, brief version of all these secrets. Therefore, we are all interested in reading quickly the secrets in brief, and therefore அவர்கள் இந்த சுருக்கமான ரகசியத்தை அனுசந்தித்தால் இது பேரின்பம் விளைவிப்பதாக இருக்கும். This ரகசிய மாத்திரகா should give bliss by meditation on the meanings. So we go to 82. ரகசிய மாத்திரகா சா இயம் வெங்கடேஷ விபஸ்சிதா விஷுத்த தேசிகவதா ரங்கதாம்னி வெலிக்கிதா. Where did Swami Deshika write this Rahasya Matraka? Rangadhamni. You can say even within the temple. He wrote it within the temple of Sri Ranganatha, or you can say in the town Sri Ranganatha, Sri Rangam. So Rangadhamni. Dhama is the house, the palace of the Lord, King Rangaraja. So Rangadhamni Vyalikhyata. So he wrote well. Vyalikhyata means wrote well. So how? So what is the name? Rahasya Matrika. What type of book is this? Indescribably great. Sa-yam. Sa meaning that book. That book meaning we cannot describe it very easily. The indescribably great work is called that book. Venkatesha Vipaschita. The original name is Venkatesha. Vipaschit meaning scholar. So by scholar Venkatesha. And what is his background? Vishuddha Deshikavata. He had very pure preceptors as guides. So Vatu meaning full of. In another context, Vatu means like. Here it is Vatu means full of. So he had a complete group of preceptors, guides. Deshika is guide. They were very pure. Vishuddha Deshikavata. And you can also say that he had misguides, and they were so antagonistic, that it was so opposed to Vedanta Deshika that he understood very clearly his own concept. That also he can say. So he had a lot of misguides also. The opponents, very strong opponents, stout opposition was there, and therefore one can easily understand one's own concept, namely the meaning of these three mantras in the discipline called Vishishta Advaita. Kavitarki Samasya Sarvatantra Swatantrasya Srimad Venkatanasasya Vedantacharyasya Kridishu Rahasya Matraka Sampurna. He says in Tamil, இந்த ரகசிய மாத்திரக்கை பரிசுத்தரான ஆச்சாரியர்களின் கட்டாட்சம் பெற்ற ஸ்ரீ வெங்கடேசன் என்னும் வித்வானால் ஸ்ரீரங்கத்தில் இருக்கும் பொழுது எழுதப்பட்டதாகும். What I said earlier, that's all the meaning of. So we have, fortunately, by Acharya's grace, completed seven secrets so far. The seventh secret is Rahasya Matrka. So we have next message 8. We will take it up on Thursday. Tattva Sandeshaha. We can just see the introduction. So there was a king called Madhava, and he was a believer of God. And his son was named Sarvagnya Shingappa Nayakaha. Then his son and also the father resorted to the divine feet of Swami Vedanta Deshika. Then he requested, rather you can say both of them requested Swami Vedanta Deshika to give in brief the the sentient object, the details of sentient object, insentient object, and the Lord, or the leadership. And therefore, in order that, in order to fulfill the wish of the disciple, Tattva Sandesha was composed by Vedanta Desha. For some reason, cause for production. So this, I think again, maybe we have a lot of repetitions over all the previous secrets, and in spite of that, I think from this onwards we can go fast because we have already had the some inkling of the secrets. So the prince also wanted to know the original nature, the original attitude of these three principles, namely sentient, insentient, and the leader.
ആവാർഗയാവാർഗം ജ്ഞാനവൈരാഗ്യമുഴലും വന്ദേങ്കട നാദാദ്യം വന്ദേ വേദാന്തം. കവിതാലികമായ കല്യാണഗുണദാനികേ ശിവദേവഗണനായ വേദാന്ത ഗുരവേ നമഃ. ആദിദിവനിരോമംഗ പഞ്ചാരണ പരാഗ്രമ பாரோடு சொன்ன பழுமொழியோ வாழ்வார்க்கு வரே
With the hosting of Sri Keshavdas Swami and your cooperation, all your cooperation, I am happy to go through all these secrets. Though once I had it in the presence of Poundarika Brahmandavan, Gopala Mahadeshikan, Paravakotte Swami. I am fortunate enough to have your excellent cooperation every day to join the session and listen to them avidly to the explanation of these secrets. And this is only to stress our faith, our frequent repetition of these ideas will make us realize our goal, realize our status, make us recognize our own status. I mean, what we call a little status as we have, and so on. Again, so my thanks to all of you for good cooperation. All said and done, I also again seek your indulgence in overlooking the mistakes committed here and there, and therefore, if at all some viewers, some reviewers come to the come to find out, they find out some deficiencies, then let them report to us so that we will correct ourselves. That's all I can say. I cannot claim myself as 100% perfect in understanding the ideas.
रामानुजदया पात्रम् ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यम् वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकम्
कवितार्किकसिंहाय कल्याणगुणशालिने श्रीमते वेङ्कटेशाय वेदान्तगुरवे नमः.
சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்றச் சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஊரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேரப் போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ